Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yasir Gulfraz and this is our first session of strategic management. Today we will discuss analyze key external influences on organizational strategy. So basically we are discussing strategic management, focusing on analyzing key external influences on an organization strategy. So today's session will cover essential aspect of strategic and change management models, review strategic planning tools and purpose strategic options to enhance organizational effectiveness. So if anyone is there, can you guys see my screen? Can you hear my voice? So please do let me know if you have any issues during today's session. Aim of this unit is to develop learners' understanding of strategic and change management models, also ability to review strategic plan purposes, purpose strategic options, create implementation plans, and also lead organizational change. If we talk about indicative contents, to review the position of an organization in its current market, to market situation analysis, organizational position measurements, analyze to effect of existing plans, organizational planning effects, organizational agreement, communication with stakeholders, organizational planning development, objectives, led management and action planning, objectives, led management, action planning, strategic and structure fit, and finally, business process re-engineering. Key terminology, strategy. Anyone can explain strategy if anyone is there? So what do we mean by strategy? Basically, strategy is essentially a plan of action developed to achieve long-term or overall goals. If we talk about management refers to the coordination and administration of tasks and resources to achieve specific goals. So it involves organization planning, direction, and controlling various elements within organization. Effective management ensures that resources are utilized efficiently to meet the organization's stated objectives. It encompasses overseeing operations, making decisions, and guiding employees to ensure that the organization's goals are accomplished. There are three types of strategies. Corporate strategies. Corporate strategy deal with the foundational question of what an organization aims to achieve overall. It focuses on the long-term vision and broad goals of the organization. When we talk about hello, Osama, can you hear me? Who's there? Can you hear me, Osama? Okay, so business strategy is concerned with how organization will complete in the specific market. This level focus on the models and approaches the organization will use to achieve a competitive edge. It involves decision related to market positioning, product offering, and competitive tactics. Market strategy focus on how an organization plans to grow within its market. This includes strategies for expanding market share, entering new market, and increasing the organization's presence. So market strategy often involves identifying growth opportunities and develop plans to capitalize on them. Can you hear me, Osama?
Yes, I hear you. I'm sorry.
Hello? You say you have issue. Okay, next is evolution of strategic marketing. Can you see my screen, Osama? Evolution of strategic management has seen significant changes from the 50s to the early 2000. 1950s, the dominant theme was budgetary planning and control, focusing on financial management and cost control. Key issues, including financial control and techniques, involved budgeting and control appraisal. Then, if you look at 60s, this period introduced corporate planning, emphasizing growth and diversification techniques such as forecasting and investment planning became prominent. When, if we talk about 1970s, the focus shifted to corporate strategy with an emphasis on positioning and analyzing industry and completion. Techniques like portfolio planning and synergy market shares analysis were utilized. Uh, if you look at here, late 70s and early 80s, strategic management concentrated on the quest for competitive advantage. So this duration or this era involved analyzing resources and case competencies to understand sources of competitive advantage. Uh, Late 80s and early 90s, the focus was on strategic innovation and adapting on the new economy. Concepts such as knowledge management corporation emerged late 1990s to early 2000. So this emphasis was on dynamic sources of advantage with the focus on resource analysis and strategic alliances techniques, including outstanding virtual organization and restructuring. Any questions so far? Are you okay, Osama, now? I think so. You got issue with your internet. Can you hear me, Osama?
Yes, yes, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you anyway? Are you okay?
Okay. Okay, thanks. Sorry for this, sorry. Thank you so much. Yes.
Sorry?
Sorry for this technical issue in the beginning.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No issues. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Everything is okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So you are based on UK?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our first session. My name is Yasser. You got some information regarding today's session, and this is our first session of strategic market management. Okay.
Okay.
What you do, Sama? If quickly.
engineer.
Okay, good. Okay,
Okay, thank
so
you.
strategic management process involves three main strategies: uh, analysis, formulation, and implementation. So analysis, this stage involves assessing the external environment, uh, internal resources, and competencies of the organization. It also includes understanding stakeholder expectations and the cultural and political context within which the organization operates. Second is we talk about formulation. uh, During this stage, strategies are developed based on the analysis. This includes setting goals, identifying strategic options, and determining the best course of action to achieve the organization's objective. And finally, is implementation. Uh, Implementation. Uh, this is final stage, and this involves executing the formulated strategies. It includes allocating resources, establishing operational plans, and monitoring progress to ensure that the strategies are effectively put into action. Right. Next, uh, position of organization in its current market. Critically evaluate the position of organization on its in its current market. So strategic position refers to the impact of the external environment, uh, internal resources and competencies, and stakeholders expectations on an organization's strategy. It is crucial to consider these factors to understand an organization's strategic position, the environment in which an organization operates, its strategic capabilities, and stakeholders' expectations. So, must all be evaluated to determine if the current strategy align with the organization's position. If there are discrepancies, it is important to identify necessary changes and assess the organization's ability to implement these changes effectively. You might heard about SWOT analysis.
Yes.
Uh, SWOT analysis. Any idea about SWOT analysis, Osama?
Not much idea, but I know about it, yes.
Yeah. Uh, this valuable tool, this is a very, is a valuable tool for assessing an organization's internal and external environments. It helps understanding strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, as for basically strengths, weaknesses, W, opportunities, O, and threats related to the organizations. Strengths and weaknesses are concerned with internal factors related to the organization's resources and capabilities. These aspects focus on what the organizations excels at, area where the organizations may be lacking. Resources are either in short supply or particularly strong, sorry. So opportunities and threats are related to external factors that can impact the organization. Key consideration include how economic changes might affect the organization, potential benefit from adopting new technologies, the likelihood of new competitors entering the market, the power of customers to influence terms and conditions. Then external environmental analysis or pest analysis overview. Pest analysis is a tool used to external examine the external environment under several categories. This framework helps identifying potential opportunities and risk by focusing political, legal factors, economic factors, social factors, technological factors. So, uh, pest analysis is particularly useful for understanding the drivers of change and identifying growth opportunities and risk. All good, Osama? Any question? Everything is okay?
Yes, it's fine. Thank you. It's
Okay.
fine.
Porter's five forces model. So five forces are competitive, rivalry, the intensity of competition among existing firms in the industry. If you see at here, then threat of new entrants, the likelihood that new competitors will enter the market, threats of substitutes, the potential for alternative products or services to replace existing, offering. Then power of customers and power of supplies, power of customers, the influence that customers have on pricing and terms, and power of supplies, the impact suppliers have on the cost and quality of material. So understanding these forces help organizations strategies effectively and navigate industry challenges. So diamond model Porter's determination of competitive advantage. Michael Porter identified factors that contribute to a nation's competitive advantage in various industries. So these determination are illustrated in a diamond framework and include factor conditions, demand conditions, firm strategy, structure, and rivalry related and supporting industry. So, factor conditions, the nation's and endowment of resources such as skilled labor and infrastructures. Demand conditions, the nature of home market demand for the industry products and services. Related and supported industries, the presence of suppliers and related industries that are internationally competitive. Then firm strategy structures and rivalry, the conditions affecting how companies are created, organized, and managed, and the nature of domestic rivalry. So these factors help explain why some countries are more successful in certain industries than others. Porter's value chain, primary activities and value chain model helps in identifying activities within organizations that contribute to its competitive advantage. So it breaks down the firm into primary activities and support activities. So if we talk about primary activities, these activities include inbound logistics, operationals, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, services, each activity analyzed for cost advantage or quality advantages. Support activities include firm infrastructures, human resource management, technology development, and procurement. So they support primary activities and contribute to overall value creation. Uh, Next is critical success factor and core competencies, critical success factors or CSF. Critical success factors are essential areas of activity that must be performed well to achieve the organization's goal. When analyzing strengths and weaknesses, it is crucial to align these with the CSF or critical success factors in the industry. So, core competencies are unique capabilities that provide a competitive advantage. Organizations that possess core competencies relevant to the CSF, their industries are more likely to succeed. Here is a case study. Basically, Apple has a clearly defined business strategy outlined in its annual 10K reports. So this strategy basically include commitment to providing a superior user experience through innovation, hardware, software, and services, leveraging its ability to design and develop its own operating systems and hardware to offer a seamless integration and case of use. Then investing continuously in research, development, and marketing to drive innovation. Then explain platform through the iTunes store for discovering the deliverings digital contents. So, target markets and distribution. Apple targets a broad market with its diverse range of products and has established extensive distribution channels. Okay. So, industry analysis, competitive rivalry includes major players like, Samsung, Google's, Microsoft. So, Porter's five factors model used to analyze buyer bargaining power, suppliers bargaining power, threats of substitutes, and new entrants. So SWOT and again TOT analysis, we just discussed about Apple SWOT and TOS analysis help in evaluating its market position and strategic decision based on internal and external factors. Got it? Any question, Osama? Everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, so let's apply the models. We have learned how SWOT and Samsung SWOT analysis, Apple, and one major uh, competitor to be applied. So basically, strengths, strong brand equity. Apple enjoys high recognized and a premium reputation in market. Uh, High research and development, high profit margin, great marketing. I mean that effective marketing strategy enhance the company's visibility and consumer, engagement, consumer loyalty. You might have Apple and you want to buy again. So a strong customer base that is loyal to Apple product and ecosystem, consistent design. Uh, uh, knows for its consistent and innovation product design, software operating system. There are some weaknesses. Limited distribution network. Apple distribution is not as extensive as some competitors. High selling price, premium pricing can limit market penetration in price sensitive segments. uh, Absence of Steve Jobs, that founder of company, the leader, Steve Jobs. Have you heard about Steve Jobs, Osama?
Yes, I know him.
Yeah, he's so Steve Jobs basically uh, the company's leadership is perceived as less visionary without Steve Jobs. Short product life cycles. Then, if we talk about opportunities, expansion of distribution network, rising demand for smartphones and tablets, creation of new product lines, formation of a strategic partnership, then threats, aggressive competition, intensive rivalry from competitors like Samsung and emerging technology companies like you can say Google or Sony. Uh, then rising labor cost, new environmental regulations, compliance with environmental standards may lead to a higher operational cost, less innovations, tax scandals, legal and tax related issues could damage the company's reputation and financial stability. Okay. So TOS analysis, strength, opportunities, strategies, leverage, research and development, new product, utilize strong research and development capabilities to create new product lines that meet rising consumer demand, expand distribution network, form strategic partnership, strengths, threats, uh, utilize research and development to combat competitions, focus on basically developing cutting edge technologies to stay ahead of competitors and mitigate the impact of rising labor cost, promote environmental friendly practice, enhance security measures, weaknesses, opportunities, uh, ad- advert advertise older products in less development market, capitalize on mobile advertising growth, uh, form alliances to prevent security issues. Uh, then finally, weaknesses, threats, recycle old product parts, implement recycling program to manage production cost and address environmental concerns. Then focus on software development, concentrate on improving software security to mitigate risk from hackers and pirates. Train employees for crisis management, develop a comprehensive training program to handle legal issues and scandals effectively, preserving customers' trust. Then, any questions so far?
That's fine.
Here, critically analysis of the effects of existing plans on an organization. Planning serves as a foundational blueprint for business growth. It involves creating a vision for expanding and enhancing the profitability of the company. Effective planning require the necessary actions and expanding to facilitate growth and achieve long-term goals. So again, Apple case studies here exemplifies successful strategic plannings in the technology industry. The company targets basically three main segments: music enthusiasts, journal consumers, and technology users. So music lovers through products like the iPod and services such as iTunes, general customers, including all age groups with the products such as the iPhone, MacBook, or iPad, and then technology users through offering like Apple TV, Apple Watch, appealing to a broad audience. Strategic analysis in a strategic analysis is a critical component of the strategic planning process. It involves examination of the current strategic position, where basically they assessing the present state of the organization strategy, then strategic choice, deciding on the best strategic options based on the analysis. Then strategic implementations, putting the chosen strategy into action. So these steps helps in refining and executing strategies effectively to align with organizational goals. Position and strategic position and strategic analysis. Uh, to assess the strategic position, it is essential to analyze environment, including competitors, market conditions, regulations, and innovation. So these are often summarized as opportunities and threats. Then next one is strategic capability. Uh, Internal factors such as resources and competencies summarized as strengths and weaknesses. Organizational culture, uh, the value, belief, and assumptions that influence strategic decisions. Stakeholder expectations, understanding what shareholders, employees, and other stakeholders want and how their needs impact strategic decision. External environment. Any comments on this? Have you got any idea about external comments?
No, it's fine. It's okay. Thank you.
External environmental impact on strategy. The environmental plays a critical role in shaping an organization strategy. It is important to consider historical effects, current effects, and future changes. So, horizontal effects, how past environmental factors have influenced the organizations. Current effects, the impact of current environmental conditions, and future changes, anticipated changes in environmental variable. So the changes challenge lies in distilling the complexity of environmental factors into a enhanced view of strategic choice and addressing the range of variable that may impact the organization. Resources of the organization's internal influence to strategic choice include strengths and weaknesses, stakeholders, cultures. So, strengths and weaknesses, areas where the organization excels to fall short, including resources, management, financial structure, and products. Expectation stakeholders, how different stakeholders uh, expectations impact strategic decisions. Then organizational culture, the underlying beliefs and assumptions that affect strategy. So understanding these internal factors helps in identifying the constraints and opportunities within the organization's strategic capability. Expectations and influence of stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals of groups, with an interest in the organization's well-being. For a large company, typical stakeholders include uh, shareholders, employees, managers, customers, local communities, suppliers, and government and society at large. So, effective strategic management must consider the interest and expectation of these stakeholders. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, belief and assumption within organizations. Culture affects how environmental and resources influence are interpreted. Different divisions within organizations may reach different strategic conclusions due to varying cultural perspectives. The prevailing influence often depends on which group holds a more power within the organizations. So, key considerations: environmental and resource interpretation means how culture shape understanding of the factors. These factors, power dynamics, the impact of power and on strategic decisions. Understanding these aspects is crucial for analyzing why an organization adopts certain strategies. Apple has gained many advantages over its competitors. Uh, Technological leadership: Apple high-tech product like OS, MacBook, and Apple Watch have dominated the market. Brand image. Apple maintains a strong, brand presence and reputations. Profit margin: the company enjoys high profit margin. Resource and development: continuous investment in resource and development enables Apple to focus on future innovations. Ethical issues: Apple has faced several ethical challenges, including child labor violations, workers' right issues, unethical hiring practices. Addressing these issues is essential for maintaining ethical standards and corporate responsibilities. So often, Osama, big companies are facing these kind of issues. Even, Amazon UK was facing these kind of issues as well, ethical issues.
You're right.
Generic strategies. Any idea about generic strategies? Any comments, ideas?
No, this one, no.
Okay, so Michael Porter introduced the concept of generic strategy to describe fundamental types of competitive strategies applicable across various business scenarios. A competitive strategy focus on how a strategic business unit achieve an edge over competitors in its specific domain. Competitive advantage is defined by the ability of an SBU uh, to offer value to its customers that exceeds the cost of delivering the value and uh, surpasses that offered by a rival SBU, strategic business unit. So competitive advantage, the essence of competitive advantage lies in creating more value for users compared to the cost incurred. It also involves a outperforming rivals in the same domain by leveraging unique strategies and capabilities. So here, if you look at Michael Porter's generic strategies, he identifies basically three main generic strategies that organizations can adopt to achieve a competitive edge. Uh, Cost leadership, differentiations focus, and cost focused differentiation focus. So cost leadership aims to become the lowest cost producer in the industry. It involves offering products or services at a lower cost compared to competitors, appealing to a broad target markets. Differentiations, uh, this strategy focuses on offering unique products or services that provide adding value to customers. Differentiations allows a company to command a premium price and caters to a broad market. Then focus. Strategy target a specific narrow segments of the market. It involves tailoring products or services to meet the unique needs of that segments, which can be which can be further divided into cost focus and differentiation focus, 3A and 3B. So uh, cost focus, offering lower cost products or services specifically for the targeted segments. So differentiations focus, providing unique products or services for the specific segments. Cost leadership strategies. The cost leadership strategy basically seeks to establish the organizations at the lowest cost provider in the industry. Achieving this involves several key cost driven, lower input cost, economics or economies of scale, experience, product, process, designs. So lower input costs, reducing the cost of raw material and labor. Economic of scales, increasing production's volume to reduce per unit costs. So then experience, gaining efficiency through accumulated productions experience. Then product and process design, streamlining design and process to reduce costs. Differentiation strategies involves offering products or services that are perceived as unique by customers, allowing a company to uh, charge a premium price. Two critical aspects of differentiation include strategic customers on whose needs the differentiation is based and key competitors who or the rival and who may become a rival. So, strategic customers identifying and understanding the needs of the customer who value the unique aspect of the product or services. Key competitors, recognizing who the competitors are the and how they might respond to the differentiation strategies. Focus strategies. Focus strategies concentrates on serving a specific segments of the market more effectively than competitors who target a broad audience. There are two types of focus strategies: cost focus and differentiation focus strategies. Then stuck in the middle. Porters argue that it's crucial for an organization to clearly choose and consistently follows one of the generic strategies, being stuck in the middle. Attempting to pursue multiple strategies without clear focus can lead to ineffective implementations and failure to achieve a competitive edge. Combining generic strategies, organization can sometimes combine generic strategies to adopt to changing market conditions or leverage unique advantage. Separate SBU, different strategic business units can pursue distinct generic strategic strategies based on their specific market conditions and cost structures. Then technological managerial innovation, uh, uh, improvement in technology or management can enable firms to stimulously achieve cost efficiency and high quality. Finally, competitive failure. in case where competitors are also struggling with strategy clarity, adopting a hybrid approach may be, feasible. That's it for today. Here are some references. You can visit this websites. Also, you have learning management system or Moodle you can visit and get some more books and material for study. Any questions so far, Osama? Anything else?
No, thanks so much. I'll check, and if any issue, maybe next session I will ask.
Sorry?
I will check this one, and next session, if I have any query, I will ask.
Yeah, if there is any question, concerns, and issue, you can drop me an email as well. My email is yasir@ukversity.co.uk.
Okay.
Yasir@ukversity.co.uk. Thank you very much, Usama. So I'll
Thanks so
see you
much.
tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much and
you.
have a good weekend and have a good day ahead. Okay.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Thanks
Thanks.
so much.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much. Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.